For 2 years now, the story has been the same. A company cuts staff, the company points at AI, and the company tells everyone the software will do the same job for a fraction of the cost. Clean, simple, and grim. But sometime in early 2026, a much more awkward fact started leaking out of meetings and earnings calls. For a growing number of companies, the AI now costs more than the workers it was meant to replace, not in some far off future on the actual bill. There's a survey I can't stop thinking about. A research firm asked companies using AI how the costs compared to what they expected. 96% said the costs were higher than they thought. And here's the part that should make any boss put down their coffee. Most of them admitted they don't even know where those costs are coming from. So let's read that again. Nearly all of these companies are pouring money into AI and they can't tell you where the money is going. In this video, I'm going to show you why a tool that gets cheaper per use somehow gets more expensive overall, where all the hidden money goes and what the companies getting this right are doing instead. Let me start with the thing that makes this so strange because on paper, AI really is getting cheaper. The cost of a single AI request has dropped fast and it's going to keep dropping. So, how does the total bill go up? Because of a simple pattern. And when something gets cheaper to use, people don't use less of it, they use a lot more of it. Think of it like this: the price of one word drops, but the new AI tools don't write one word, they write millions over and over on their own. So the price per word falls and the number of words explodes, and the explosion wins. A simple chatbot answer might use a tiny bit of computing. One of the newer AI tools, the kind that goes off and does a whole task by itself, can use hundreds of times more. Cheaper per use, way more uses, the bill goes up. But here's the part almost nobody plans for, and this is the real story. The computing cost is just the tip. Under it is a whole iceberg of other costs that only show up after you sign the deal, because an AI in a demo is one thing, an AI running your actual business is something else, and that something else needs people. It needs people to write its instructions, it needs people to check its work, it needs people to catch its mistakes, handle the legal side, and fix the whole thing. Every time the AI quietly changes and starts acting different, none of that goes away when the AI shows up. Most of it stacks right on top of the staff you still have, and the numbers are rough. One look at this found that an AI helper costing $10,000 a month in raw use can hit $35,000 a month once you add all the people and checks around it. Moving an AI from a quick test to actually running it for real often costs 3 to 4 times what the company was first quoted. A cloud bill that was 5,000 in the test jumps to 50,000 when it goes live, and this is why so many of these projects just die. One big study found that 95% of company AI projects deliver no clear return at all. Another found that most of AI projects never even make it to launch. Most of them didn't fail because the technology was bad, they failed because the demo was cheap, the real thing was not, and nobody planned for the gap. Now, I want to be fair because this is not an anti AI video. As AI works, obviously, the technology really does deliver. The companies actually making money from it are real, and they all have one thing in common. It's the same lesson that comes up every single time. They are not using AI to replace their people, they are using AI to make the people they already have faster and better with a clear goal and with someone actually watching the bill. The failures do the opposite. They bought AI because everyone else was buying AI. They measured how much they were using because that's easy to measure, and they never once asked if the work coming out was worth the money going in. it turns out that not having a plan is the most expensive thing you can buy. So, is AI cheaper than a human? The honest answer is it depends entirely on whether you know what you are doing with it. Pointed at a clear job by someone who understands the job with the build watched closely. AI is a great deal, switched on because the board demanded it and left to run on its own. It's a money fire. The technology was never the problem. The technology works. How you use it is a choice, and right now, a lot of companies are choosing badly and finding out one blown budget at a time. The companies are still buying the demo, my friends. The question is whether anyone checks the real bill before they let the people go. And right now, for a lot of them, the honest answer is not until it's too late. The cost of running AI is only half the story, though, because what happens when companies don't just add AI on top of their stuff, but pull the whole workforce out and let the machine run everything, the results are not what they promised. That's the one I would watch next. Subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.